All right, so I'm glad you guys are here today. Welcome to another session of Ask Alonzo, and I had a great question come in today. And the question came in asking, what's some of the best things to do to change something in your life, basically. And this could apply to a relationship or to something you're trying to do physical wise or maybe work wise or whatever it is. And one of the tools that I teach people to use is one called focus. Simple word, right? Focus. Because where focus goes, energy flows. So when you place focus on a problem, your brain starts to work on it. And we don't understand this, but our brains stay working on problems. When we've got our brains going on a problem or vexed with something, it just keeps digging and digging and working. I mean, have you ever had this situation? I'm sure you have, but have you ever had this situation where you've been thinking about something and you just couldn't get it and you just couldn't get it, and a few days later, you're not even thinking about it, and bam, the solution pops into your head. So that's kind of how our minds work. But focus, let me use an example. Let's say you're outside, it's dark, it's night, there's no lights around. You've got four objects. You've got one in front of you, one behind you, one to the left, and one to the right. And you have one really bright flashlight. Pitch black, except for that flashlight. You can only focus on one object at a time. You can only target it with that light, one object at a time. So in life, when we start focusing on one area, then we kind of slip in another area. So one of the things that we do as humans is we focus on different things at different times. When we go home every day at 5 o'clock or whenever you go home, you leave work behind and you focus on your family. When you're at work, you're not focusing on your family, you're focusing on work things. And so that's one way that we use focus, because we just, if you ever try to focus across several areas, and we've all done this, it just doesn't work. You give a little bit of water or a little bit of light to all these different areas, and it's just not enough. So you've got to focus on whatever area that you're struggling with, that you really want to change right now. You've got to pour a lot of intensity into it, and you've got to bring focus and passion and energy to it. Because when you focus on it, energy will start flowing. So try that. We've all known people that fell out of love, and then they started working on their relationship, and they started focusing on it, and before long, they had fallen back in love with one another. And that's just one example. That's how we are. We diet sometimes, or we focus on our bodies, and we really get in shape, and we really start losing weight, and then we get to a point, and we kind of let go of that. We go, okay, we got this. I got this over here, and we kind of take some focus off of it, and we put it in another area. And what happens over here? The weight comes back. We start missing the gym. You know what happens? We're humans. We're not perfect, but that's a great technique to use. Understand if something in your life, an area you're not happy with, just put some more focus on it, and it'll improve, and it'll get better. Hey, I love these questions. Keep them coming. win.today@outlook.com, win.today@outlook.com, or you can check out my Twitter account or anything like that. You can reach me a lot of different ways. Just look at the links below, click on one of them, and check it out. Have an awesome rest of the day.